Hello. A little more in the shadows than I was hoping. Let's see. There we go. Well, good morning. Happy Eve of Christmas Eve. And soon to be a new year. We're coming around it, but I wanted to jump on real quick. This is Jolene with the Jewel Design. And I wanted to say hello. I wanted to say happy holidays, season's greetings, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. I was supposed to be on last week showing you, of course, the Genshin gaming journal progress, and you will see that today if you want to. But I really just wanted to jump in and say hi and hello and love you and thank you for a great year. For all my followers here, most of you are more followers and supporters, of course, on my Etsy shop. Sorry, I tried not to move too much. Within my Etsy shop, and all the support and the love and the patronage that you show over there has been absolutely wonderful, and I am so appreciative of that, and I cannot thank you enough for that. Did better this year than last year, and each year I hope to progress and hope each year to get better and better. And I find those little things that make you guys just happy and make you want to craft and journal and create and just keep thriving, right? That we keep growing and we keep thriving and we keep making something of it. So I'm really happy. I'm really appreciative. I hope to continue to do more for you guys in the upcoming year. Cross our fingers, things happen. New normals are always coming around, right? But we're here and we're happy and we're healthy. And if you watch Lorette Chandler's channel, my mom, she did mention last year, that's why I have light. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, I don't have my normal lights on, so I'm probably a little darker than I like to be. I didn't realize my other light popped up. But you have all my twinkle lights behind me. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I was trying to say, well, let's see if you can see all my pretty lights and what my space looks like when I'm working out here in the afternoons and evenings when it gets dark out. I have all my pretty twinkle lights and ornaments, and those are Tim Holtz little lights. They're supposed for all the vignettes and stuff, but I just like because they're bright color. They're rainbow Christmas colors, right? But we have a new year coming. We have lots of new things coming up. Old things rehashed, and hopefully new kits. Maybe I pop into the whole what do you want to call it? Happy planner stickers or die cuts or journals things. I don't know. We have a lot coming up. We have who knows which way things are going to go. Hubby's hanging in there doing good. His treatments for his cancer are slow but steady, but they're progressing. So we'll see how his year goes. As I was saying, if you're watching Lorette's channel, the reason why I'm a good week behind schedule is both me and my daughter got sick. We don't really know where we picked up the COVID a bug, but I don't know if I brought it home, but it took like 10 days for her to get sick, and then another 7 days before I showed anything. Yes, we both, we came up positive, and we've gotten through it, and we're 14 days out, and we're all negative again, and we're feeling great. I just simply got a really nasty head cold. That was it. Not a nasty head cold, just a head cold. So, but I was dealing with Lizzie and taking care of her, so I knew exactly what to do, when to do it. And, we had 2 different types of symptoms, but of course it's now noisy outside. Well, we're going to take our chances. Shoot, this is what happens. It's not live, but it is something, right? And I didn't want to do two different videos. I want to try to do all this in one, so we'll see how this works. My neighbors next door are trying to gut the new house, or gut the old house to revamp it. So anyway, we're all healthy. We're all doing really well. The other 2 family members didn't get sick. We'll keep knocking on wood. We came out like champs. This was nothing, and we got very lucky. We got very blessed, and I was on it. And, it is what it is. So now we're going to be super cautious the rest of the winter. And maybe we got a little lax somewhere. Who knows? I don't know what happened. But we're all good. We're all happy, healthy. Thank you so much for your kind thoughts and wishes and comments everywhere. I know you were commenting on my mom's channel, so I really appreciate that. But just thank you. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your support. Thank you for making my shop what it is, and that you're following me here, and hopefully more shorts, more short, YouTube shorts and quick things, and I figure out the glitch, figure out the pattern that works best for you guys, and we'll grow. We'll continue to grow this year and make the most of 2022. And I thank you for 2021 and 2020 and all that you guys have done. And so that's it. I just wanted to say, happy holidays and love you guys all. And thank you so much. And if you're interested, I'm going to flip myself around here and we're going to take a quick peek at what I did for Sammy's gaming journal for her Genshin adventures and how we did with that, how it turned out before I give it to her. And then if all goes well, in the new year, you guys will see the cover creation. I haven't done the cover yet because, I want to make sure it's going to keep together. So let's discuss and look over that. If that's not your thing, thank you so much. See you next year. If you're curious how things are going, then stick it out. Just give me a moment and let's flip this around. And it may not let me flip this. I was hoping it would. Okay, maybe not. Oh no, we have to do this downward. Oh, I was really hoping, I was hoping I could flip it halfway through. And I can pop some light on up here. Oh, there we go, right. I guess I could do it downward, but it looks like it's upside down. Oh, it looks like it's upside down. I don't know if you guys are going to see everything upside down if I do it that way. Oh no. Okay, well that's not going to work. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was. I couldn't pause it. Sorry, I couldn't pause it and flip it around like I was hoping to. Okay, I will zip out, zip back in. Thank you for, thank goodness for editing, right? So anyway, stick around here for a moment. I will flip over to the other channel and, or the other video, and we'll show off the Genshin. If not, I will see you guys next year with the cover of the Genshin book and new digital kits and hopefully so many wonderful things. So have a Merry Christmas. See you in a moment. Okay, so yeah, I didn't quite do what I was hoping it would do. I thought maybe I could flip it around. No, you can't. So I have to do some editing. Thank goodness for computer stuff, right? Okay, so here is the book. This is the 5x7 old 19... I want to say this one was 1960, 1970 book that when it was published. I think this is second or third edition. I've covered up all the pages, so I don't know for sure. I'd have to go find the covers to figure out if this was really... I know it's not the original print, but it's, still in the older book. I had the covers somewhere else. But anyway, so far this is holding out okay. I did have to do some gluing because the back binding was starting to pull apart. And I'm hoping that with this fabric you see, of course, iron it out. And we're going to put fabric all the way around and then decorate up the front. I've got some of her characters and stuff that I'm going to layer up here. And we're going to make it, definitely her. It was sort of hard, though, because I'm so used to decorating for the ladies and the shabby and the vintage. And she's sort of that weird in between. She sort of likes the old stuff, but not really. So it was not as easy as I thought to decorate this. She wanted a little lace, she wanted a little ribbon, she wanted some flowers, but she didn't want any glitter. She wanted some pearls, but I couldn't go super girly on it. So it was really weird. And it's not. It's a game of, yes, pretty girls, but they're kicking butt and they're killing monsters. So, but the book so far is holding out okay. I've got washi tape where I need to. I've got glue where I need to. If it doesn't hold out, she starts writing in it. We're probably just going to slit all the pages out. Because the binding's not holding out that long. We'll slit all the pages out, and I will probably even cut the cover, and we'll drill in to make the holes, and we'll use the front and back still as a cover, but it'll be a ring. End up being a ring journal if this doesn't hold out. So, which is why I'm holding out a little bit on the cover. I want to see how it does for her before we get going. So that's my title page. I just love the look of the chapter X. I thought it was sort of cool. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, it didn't do anything, shockingly. I didn't hear anything, I hope. Oh, I hope you guys didn't hear anything. I forgot to turn stuff off. Give me 1 second. I could totally tell I haven't done this in a while. Oh my goodness, I am so out of it all that I have forgotten what it takes to do this. So I'm so sorry if that started ringing, and that won't happen again. I just turned everything off, so. Alright. Right, it's Christmas. Come on, guys. On the eve of Christmas Eve, I don't need to be getting spam phone calls. Jeez. Anyway, so Chapter X was sort of fun. We did the Genshin Impact logo. Just did little bits, and then said the journal belongs to her. And then we go into the pages, and I said all these pages are screenshots that she took. Either did filters within her thing, took screenshots of the pieces, but these are characters and elements that she is playing within the game. And of course, I have no access to them. I can't sell them. I can't do anything. But they were just fun to make a very personal journal for her. So everything was cut with the deco cutter from Tim Holtz. Printed on my paper. and a lot of his pages. I had thought I was going to pull out a lot more pages, and then I realized that if I only kept the 20 or so pages and pulled out the 8, this book was going to fall apart. There wasn't going to be enough to keep it bound together. But then in the end, I ended up with a little bit of a crocodile mouth. It ended up being a little thicker, and I did pull a few pages as I went along, or found fun ways to reduce it to where I still used a couple pages each way, but I didn't like just glue pockets together. So I did like this. You know, I folded it down and made a tuckaway pocket with the big journal cards. These are going to be her playing cards. These are the players. These are the people that she uses, or her characters, so she can write on the back her favorite adventures, their achievements, whatever you want to do, right? But every one of these pages on the left is a journal page for her to write on. There's a few journaling on the right as we get down to the back, because I just ran out of pages. She ran out of screenshots that she wanted to keep taking pictures of, and timing. We just ran out of time. This was supposed to be for her birthday, and she's actually going to get it just in time before Christmas. There are some things like here where I started pulling out pages and it went, oh, good Lord. The first time I tried to pull like 8 pages out, and I was like, So I may go back and washi tape that. But we do have the page on page pockets. And I put some paper that I printed out front and back so she could have some more writing space on it. I did my double pocket that I love doing, right? And so when you pull out any cards, you have the peekaboo character. She's laying there sleeping in the grass. It's one of her favorite characters. And I guess he's her brother and sister or something like that. So she thought it was super cool that they were both sort of sitting there on the pocket. So far, she's loved what she's seen. These characters are so cool. They're gorgeous on screen. But they actually printed it really nice. So like little bits of lace, a little bit of pearls in places. Again, there's a top pocket on this one. I told you she had plenty of hide holes to put in papers. This is where I start getting fun, where I would put lace behind stuff, and I put flowers, because a lot of this is scenes. It's mountains and greenery and castles and trees, and there's character pictures, but there's always some gorgeous scenery in the background. So I thought adding flowers was okay. And the floral blue lace that I found on my last ticket, last time I went to the thrift store, I had found this blue one thinking I was going to use it for Christmas, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I can just use it in my daughter's book. So she was happy with that. But these are like mini journal cards. Again, a lot of constellations of the different characters, pages that I may have used, and they're all great journaling spaces for her to write little notes on, for little things. But like, there's a belly band here, and I love some of these pictures. They're not their top pocket, a belly band if she wants to fill something in with it. A little more dirt in here than I thought. Oh my goodness. I got really crazy at one point. There's so much glitter everywhere. Oh my goodness. But I did have fun in here when I was trying to use up pages where, I actually glued that one backwards. We got a huge top pocket up here to put anything she wants in there. There's another fun journal card. Small journal card. This is where I'd have my fun, where I'd add a little bling or add a character. So I got a piece of paper that I left over, made a pocket down here, folded the page down to make a big pocket up here. Plenty of space to work with. So they're pretty thick, be the fact that, most of them only have one single paper, book page in it, but they've got, good weight printer paper, on both sides, front and back. This isn't thin paper. So each page is pretty hardy in its own right, with the glue and stuff, to make sure that when she writes on it, she's not going to write right through it. And then we get into about middle, and I made these 4 tucked down corner pages to house the much larger journal cards. These are her playing cards. These are the ones of the players. These are to help record any type of information she wants on them. These are the ones that she has gathered, earned, whatever, and she can write all her fun information about them on there. What kind of adventures they took, what they did, and it's fun. It was fun to do all the little fussy cuts. And, but I made the cards, I took their elements and what type of, vision they come from, or whatever, lands they come from, visions they come from. There's wording off her all of it, but But anyway, she had fun finding the things, and then I definitely had fun putting it together. So, she's got her corner pockets for things. I told her as she comes along, if she finds things she wants printed out, then we can print out and add to it. Comes up with a certificate or achievement or something, but I sort of wish most of these I had done. A couple of these I had done it where only the front one I made the hole punch, and it made it a little easier to get into the pockets. But when I first started, I was doing front and back, and I was like, yeah, you can tell, but it's a little harder to deal with. So we'll see how this pans out. You know, I had a feeling like this. I didn't need all 4 pages. I didn't need 2 more standard pockets. So I was like, wait a minute. So I took out 1 page and then I folded and folded to give this, you know, this little dual pocket, you know, more horizontal thing or vertical thing for horizontal. Again, another side pocket, little, you know, just little things to enhance it. She loves this. She thought this was super cute. It's a little tuck, belly band type tuck. You know, that's when she liked that, I knew I could keep adding lace and gems and flowers to things, and she'd be okay with it. Because it's a lot of the characters, the scenics. She got me some castle pictures, was really cool. So, you know, I decked this one out with all the fun things, made it a pocket. There's some extra pieces in here right now, so if something comes up, I maybe have some room to have some pockets left over, corner pockets to work with. But, yeah, this is, for never doing one this way, sort of backwards. I've never done an altered book for 1, and then 2, not really having a kit per se. I was sort of making the kit up as we went. Like I said, I sized the pages to fit the way I wanted to, and the size, and then I learned, okay, well, wait, I can cut that in half, and then, you know, put the pocket in it, and so you have sort of a continuous picture, but you still had a pocket that would, you know, only stick out because of whatever was sitting in it. So, like I said, I just took one of my favorite background papers and I printed it on both sides, and then I just sort of cut around the edges and had some fun with it. So she got sort of there's that stupid thing again. I'm sorry. Next door is trying to work on the kitchen and stuff. So apparently they're cutting something up, or they're trying to fit something to the kitchen. Hopefully it doesn't show up too much on the video. Oh, so sorry, guys. They're on a deadline, probably. We get to the back, you know, characters within the backgrounds. This was sort of fun to do. My belly bands came up a little short, so I made little clusters and stuff on the bottom so that the belly band would stick out a little farther to, you know, hold journal cards. And then I just like the pages where they were continuous imagery, you know, all in one, but still broken up. And then we get to the back. So this is where I'm worried, where things are trying to pull apart a little bit, that I do worry about not holding out as she starts to use it, which is fine. I want her to use it. So if it comes down to that point where it's not usable, then we will literally slice off the front and back cover. We'll carefully slice across each page, and then we'll just hole punch it like I did with the Christmas journal. And my husband helped me drill holes in this cover because I don't think many of my what do you want to call it? Even my crocodile, I don't think will cut through this. So we'll probably drill holes here and then, you know, use it as a template, and we'll hole punch every one of these pages because they're pretty. I didn't do anything where, like with the Christmas one, where things were in the way. So I think that with a little, you know, touch up and stuff, and the glue, like that one looks really funny right there. I don't know what that is. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm a little worried. I should have probably grabbed a Dollar Tree book. I really should have. I just thought, oh, well, I have it, and she wants one, and let's get going. I didn't think about it. Oh my goodness. But it's a learning curve. Trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work, how clean things are. There's a couple spots here, definitely when I was first pulling out pages that were not so peachy. But I've never done an altar book. It definitely gave me a sense of what needs to be done. I now see why Gail uses brand new books for the most part. I mean, every once in a while it's fun to use the covers, I think, of an old book. If you're not going to use the insides, or if you're going to, you know, the cover is going to hold out, then you take everything inside out and you sew in a new signature type deal. I understand that concept now. Oh my goodness. Now I know why we use new books, so we can just pull a bunch of pages out of, so. But I had 4 of these things, so I figured, what the heck, why not? You know, but I definitely have plenty of book pages now. I have plenty of book pages. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tagging along and sort of showing interest that you watched the whole video to see how this was turning out. Like I said, we're going to probably zigzag cut the fabric. We're going to cover over the whole thing to help maybe really like Mod Podge it on really tight, so that it'll give it some more support, because every time we open it, you know, this sort of squishes. And I don't know how that's going to hold out. So I'm all, I don't know how that's going to hold out. I don't know how it held out to begin with, just to read it. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it was fun to make. It was fun to try it. I know she had a lot of fun finding me graphics and you know, watching what she screenshot and what it turned out to be, how it turned out, how it became what it was. And I really hope that she enjoys every moment of it when she's writing in it, and she will actually write in it. I think she really needs to work on her writing skills and her telling of stories, and I think she's going to enjoy it. I really do. So All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me on my last video for the season, for the year of 2021. And as it says, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. And I really hope to see you all next year as we grow and we thrive and we create and we inspire one another. And we just make the most of everything. So we'll see you next year with an update on this and new digitals and new craft projects. I'm hoping maybe if everything else goes well, we will get some more crafting on. I'll try to do more quick videos for you guys and get some more winter stuff made, see what turns up, see what I have going. I do have stuff left over from my cozy winter. And I just have stuff everywhere. So we're just going to keep creating both physically and digitally and see what shows up in the shop. So love you all. Thank you so much. This is Jolene with Jewel Design, and Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. And we'll see you all in 2022. Have a great day.